At this point, we're only a matter of days away from the official trailer for Stranger Things Season 5 dropping. What's going on, guys? I'm Chris, and welcome back to another video. What a great way to start the new week, as Ross Duffer has posted on Instagram. Whenever I make a video saying that, the world just feels right. In fact, this post is teasing the official trailer that I've been talking about for months now. Well, we're only a matter of days away thanks to his cryptic post. I'm going to break this down and what it could all mean, as well as the timeline for that official trailer. But before I get into this, hit that like button, comment down below your prediction for when we're going to get this official trailer finally, and of course, subscribe and hit that notification bell to help reach my goal of 150,000 subscribers here on the channel. It means quite a bit. If you notice my voice sounds different or is going in and out, I was at a football game on Saturday. Go Dogs. They got the win over Ole Miss, and so I was screaming my head off the entire time. My voice is still recovering from that. Real quick though, if you want extra content, Patreon's the place to be. From the world of Stranger Things and beyond, with a deep dive into every episode called Stranger Things Rewind, or live Q&As, Patreon is the place to be. And I have a cool little announcement to make. I finally have a P.O. box. The address is on screen right now. Feel free to send a letter, a package, whatever your heart desires. I know I've been asked about a P.O. box in the past, and I finally have one now. I'll probably do unboxing style videos every now and then over on my Patreon, but if you want to send me something, I now have a P.O. box, so feel free to. Alright, so today is Monday, October 20th, and Ross Duffer himself hit us with this Instagram post. As you can see, it is a screen. It says this November, and the caption reads, "Back on the mix stage." At a quick glance, this doesn't mean too much, but when you take into consideration Ross's past posts, this means everything. In fact, back on July 2nd of this year, he posted something very similar saying, "On the mix stage," and it was clearly in an editing room, and you could see the final season text on screen. That text, of course, matched up with what we saw at the end of the Tidum date announcement, which dropped in May, and so this let us know they were working on editing the teaser trailer. Now, he posted that on July 2nd. 2 weeks to the date later, we got the official teaser trailer on July 16th. And on July 15th, a day before that official teaser dropped, we got the poster as well as the confirmation, hey, teaser trailer drops tomorrow. They gave everyone, all the fans across the world, 24 hours notice. And so if we're applying that timeline to this post, there are a couple different routes they could go with the official trailer's timeline. Like I mentioned, this post from Ross Duffer is on Monday, October 20th. So 2 weeks from today is Monday, November 3rd. If marketing follows the same timeline it did for Ross's post last time with the teaser trailer, that would mean that the official trailer could very well drop 2 weeks from today on the 3rd of November. And we'd probably get the poster and announcement on November 2nd, which is a Sunday. This would also be big because that would mean the trailer would drop the week of Stranger Things Day. Stranger Things Day, of course, being on November 6th. So they could drop the trailer then, or at that point they could say, hey, let's go ahead and just hold the trailer a few more days and drop it on Stranger Things Day. That falls on a Thursday this year, so it would make sense. Plus, it's only about 20 days out on the dot from Stranger Things Day to Season 5 Volume 1 premiering on Netflix, so it all matches up with Netflix's typical show trailer release timeline. They usually do it about 20 to 30 days from a show premiering. They'll drop the official trailer, so that would line up there if they wanted to do that and just hold it to be a big Stranger Things Day celebration for everybody.
Okay.
However, I have a feeling he's further along editing this trailer, and it could release as soon as next week. Here's why. By the way, I've talked about this in recent videos, so it might sound like old news to some of you, but I'm going to repeat myself anyway. So if you followed Stranger Things Season 5 marketing thus far, they are currently doing sort of a rewatch where they go back and highlight every season in a devoted week. So they started at the end of September with Season 1, then they went to Season 2, Season 3, and they are currently on Season 4. And that will run through October 25th, which is Stranger Saturday, the final Stranger Saturday. And during these weeks, the social media pages of Stranger Things basically just post videos of the cast rewatching and reacting to old moments in the shows and just generating excitement. One of the artists who does some great artwork puts together posters for each of the seasons, and so it's been cool how they have sort of a pattern, a trend they're following on a week-to-week basis. Then on Saturday, there's a Stranger Saturday, and on Sunday, so far, new character posters have dropped, a new batch of posters. The first time around, we got the OG party, then we got Erica, Eleven, and Max, and this Sunday, we got Steve, Jonathan, Nancy, and Robin. So, if we're looking at this trend, right, the current week we're in is Season 4's rewatch. There's going to be a Stranger Saturday on the 25th. Then on the 26th, we'll probably get Hopper, Joyce, Murray, maybe Karen, Holly, Vecna, who knows, we'll probably get the final character posters, and then the next week would be used to highlight all of Season 5. So if you think about it, there are 2 weeks where this trailer could drop. The one I highlighted earlier in this video, right, which would be November 3rd or on Stranger Things Day, or the first week where Stranger Things is done marketing this rewatch series that they're doing. And it would make a lot of sense to do it then for two important dates. The first being October 27th. That is the anniversary of Stranger Things Season 2 premiering on Netflix back in 2017. It'll have been 8 years. The Duffer Brothers have said Season 2 is going to be pivotal to Season 5. In many ways, a lot of ideas from Season 2 are going to be present in Season 5, so it would make sense to drop it on that Monday. Then when they drop the final character posters on the 26th, they could also drop the official poster for the season and say trailer tomorrow. That way you're kickstarting the first week post Stranger Things rewatch with the Season 5 trailer. I think that's the smartest bet. There's also an article dropping that day. I believe the Time magazine drops that day, and that could line up intentionally there. Or they could drop it on the 28th, 29th, 30th, pretty much any day this week. I'm personally expecting the trailer. And the last option would be on Halloween, which is the 31st, that Friday, because of course Stranger Things Season 2 takes place around spooky season Halloween, and in general Stranger Things has the spooky season vibe to it, so what better way to celebrate than by dropping the trailer on Halloween? There are lots of options for dates here. I am going to go ahead and say we're going to have 24 hours notice no matter what, so we're in good hands there. But if we're following trends, the earliest this would drop, in my opinion, is October 27th, with the latest being Stranger Things Day. Pretty much anywhere in between will get it, because I think they'll tease it next week heavily, if not straight up drop it. And if they don't do it next week, it's 100% dropping the week of Stranger Things Day. So we really are in the final countdown now. And all this speculation, theorizing, predicting of when it's going to drop, it'll all come to an end soon, because we'll know, and they'll give us at least 24 hours notice. I would hope they wouldn't just cold drop this thing. And who's to say they don't just come out and drop it on Stranger Things Day during a celebration, just like they have in the past with other footage. And anytime a show or movie drops a lot of new looks in magazines, like Stranger Things has been doing with Empire all of last week, that's kind of a telltale sign that, hey, something is on the way soon. The more stills and images begin to drop in magazine articles, and the more reveals we get from quotes from the Duffers, the closer we're getting to the official trailer. And it's all building up to a big epic trailer that, again, will probably drop either October 27th, October 31st, or anytime that week, or worst case scenario, Stranger Things Day. So we're really right there, guys. We're talking about next week or the week after, and of course I'll be covering it all along the way. But what do you guys think? How do you feel? Let me know your trailer release date prediction down below. Are you on the October 27th train, the Halloween train, the Stranger Things Day train, or one of the dates in between? Let me know your prediction down below, and of course hit that like button. Subscribe into that notification bell if you haven't already to be notified for all my future videos. And if you want extra content, again, Patreon is the place to be. Of course, I do have a P.O. box now. You can check that out. And one last thing, be sure to follow me on Instagram. I post some cool things over there outside of just the Reels and TikTok/shorts that are reposted there. I have some cool exclusive stuff. Last week, I actually posted a tap-through Instagram story of the recent Stranger Things Lego brick head set. So I had a lot of fun with that. But I'm going to get out of here. My voice is starting to go. I appreciate you guys for watching. Thank you, as always, for your support. Stay on the lookout for more videos coming very soon. And until next time, I'll see you on the other side of the Upside Down.